after lunch break. Am I late? No, you. Oh, music. Hello. No, you are late. I am not. Wait, never mind. Yeah, I might have played some Little Turkey and that got out of hand, but hey! All right, you want you want some people to judge what happened, Lump? Honestly, all right, you want to know what happened after you left? Micah got smashed in the face by a rat at the back of there with next to the UN truck. Guilty. Yes, I'm guilty. I am. So Micah got smashed in the face and I smashed that guy back in its face. So yeah, but he was camping at the back. It was not even the same guy. Loud 8R, not suppressed. So I smashed that guy in the face, was at 5 of energy, but first time I'm putting a golden star in my bum, and I used it to bring some energy back and get out. So I'm the Avenger assemble. But yeah, that's what happened. And like I told Micah, I think, like you told me, you were having job like talking to you on the side, and basically on my side, when I asked if you were inside or out, if you were outside, you told me inside, like you were meeting the fence, I was meeting the building, and we had that exact situation where you're aiming at someone, you're asking, is that you? And you're like, most of the time when we do that, it's like in the end it's not our teammate. The guy turns and shot you and you're like, fuck. Now that was the opposite, where I triggered too fast. Shit happens, just a game, yeah, but Mike at the end was like, good raid, bud, and I was like, I guess I have quest item, but like it doesn't feel right to be out there out of that raid, but yeah. But now you're here. You want to see the good part. You want to see what I did this morning, man? Because this here is awesome. Like, Tarkov is cool. This is even better. So, dual side. Dual side. Oh, we TIG weld, so the bat is broken right now. Because yeah, every time I'm TIG welding, the voice command are breaking somehow, but you were able to time yourself out because it was still open. All right, wait for it. In the meantime, I'm gonna do this instead. So there we go. This is what I've done. So I added that ring right here to the surface of the fuel tank and basically welded the entire side of it. So this is what I've done this morning. This was pretty cool to do. Now, what we're gonna do this afternoon, which should be pretty straightforward, we're gonna clean up the inside of that. We're gonna apply soapy water all around there, and we're gonna plug everything to basically sealed it, and with the little vent you see here, we're gonna push some air inside the tank so it pressurizes a little bit, and we will see if we have leaks around here, because basically we shouldn't be leaking anywhere, which will give us an idea if we're ready to throw the fuel pump assembly in place. So this is the idea here, and we'll go straight there. Are you still there, Lump? When I finish the raid also, I stand up, look at my girlfriend, and I told her, I've killed Lump, and she face palmed. Because she knows all the stories behind the 2 team kill on Micah, followed by the team kill on Xav on the Hunt Showdown, and at the beginning of the week when I TK'd you also. So when I stood up and told her I TK'd you again, she was like, oh my god. Yeah. Flo was basically like, oh my god. Ah! All right, so let's start working on that. Let's forget the little happy mistakes that happened. And yeah, so we're gonna start by removing the Schmetz again inside it, because somehow some more appeared down there. front cam. So I need my blue towel that I threw over here. Might take some, I think I threw it under here. Might take some brake cleaner, and we're gonna make sure we are removing Schmitz. So the Schmitz are pretty much, I think, burnt residue from the welding. So yeah. I don't know if you have seen what Lump wrote, Micah, but he said he's forgiving me because when you got smashed in the head after that, I avenged you. So he says I'm an avenger. The hole is a bit smaller now, so it's less easy than it was to get in there. So we just have a bit of dirt to remove from there, and then we're gonna be good to proceed to the leak test. Leak test is really much like, I wouldn't be afraid of putting that in the car. Like, there's no chance it's going to catch on fire, even if there was a bit of leak. It's really more for the smell that we're gonna do actually a leak test. Look at all that. That was all in there after the cleanup of this morning. All right, that one's gone. Did you get out of your scav, Micah? Tell me you did. His black key card is now in your possession, because that's a game changer for everyone doing samples. Like, we can basically grind. The sample quest for everyone if you're here and you want to, of course. But like, we can run some labs as a 5-man. That will be amazing. And you could get a LEDX up there probably and stuff like that. Oh, you already got yours found in right, that's true. All right, I can still hear a bit of Schmitz on there. I can still see it too. Maybe he was not out yet because he's not answering anymore, or he's in another game now. Oh, tonight I'm going for a little chill, happy hour with friends. Some beers, some burgers, nachos, stuff like that. Oh, that's gonna be tasty. I think I'm gonna treat myself with a bit of junk food. All right, there was some big metal chunk down there. Oh, and yeah, there's also one thing I need to do. There we go. I already see some spot that could have a little bit of a leak. It's gonna depend on what's under it, to be fair. I think we're doing pretty good now. There's still a bit of stuff down there. I think it was from the edge itself. I need to keep in mind this is my last pack of blue towels for now, and I need to go buy some more during the weekend. And tomorrow I have to do my course plan because it's due for Monday. right, pretty much all cleaned up. Let's put one last bit of brake cleaner to try to grab the last small part there. Yep. Just to make it a bit sticky. There you go. Perfecto. So now we're gonna grab some tape. I have a bit of, I won't have enough. Yeah, I almost died. We're gonna use that big ass red tape here. That's some pretty decent tape to seal, so we're gonna use that, and we're gonna try to tuck tape. Let's go. We're gonna try to seal the fuel tank. Shouldn't be too long. Just applying a few layers here and there. So we're just gonna try to make it so that we have no doubt it's sealed. And we're gonna cross over those two. We're probably going to try right after that to remove the excessive amount of tape on the sides, just so we have a proper look on the bead of the weld. So if it's bubbling or anything, we're gonna be able to see it properly. All right, there we go. That should be pretty much sealed up. Now what I'm gonna do is try to cut the excessive amount there. Like so. That's going to stick to my hand, of course. Like, I don't need to remove it entirely, just helping myself with removing a touch of it to seal a little bit more the welds. Right. There we go. So this one is done. Now we're gonna fill here. So if you want to see what's happening there, dual side. There you go. So basically here is the filler neck where it's plugging in. So we're gonna be taping that too. So we just make sure we are not having any leak from there, because that will help pressurize a little bit. And by pressurizing, I'm not talking about a proper pressure test, really just a little more like of a leak test, pushing more air than it can put out. And because, yeah, pressure testing will be different than that, but yeah, we'll see how it's going no matter what. So like this. We're gonna put multiple layers just to help it. We just want to make sure if the air tries to escape, it's gonna be where the welds are not properly sealed and not somewhere else. So that's the idea here. That's why we're gonna put 2 layers on top here. There you go. This way we should be good to go. All right, so technically now it should be kind of sealed, and we will just put a bit of soapy water on top here. So I don't have it prepared, so we're gonna do that. I have some soap, however. There we go. In fact, let me do this and do that. So you should be able to see it properly. Hey, so I'm gonna pour some soapy water all around. There's places like here that I feel like we might have an issue here also. So we're gonna try to put enough of soap and water in there that we will have an answer. To have that going, we will. I don't have any small container or something to put that in, right? Not really. All right. Well, because I'm gonna take some dirty water at the back and put some on. Like there is a one that is not too bad. Just give me a few seconds. I need to find if I have an empty container for that. Is that some oil? Yeah, that was oil. I don't want to put that in there. That's no good. Oh, I have an empty one there. Kind of empty, not really empty. All right. Well, might just do it straight in that instead. That's gonna be more simple. So wait for me. Well, I'm just doing a little something. There we go. Easy. So I'm gonna put that here, gonna mix that up because this is some dish soap, dishwasher soap, something like that. And I'm just going to pour some on top here. Also, I'm gonna make sure I have what it takes to blow some air in there. I had my little gun, maybe I'll put it back. I didn't, so we need to find it. Do you see a pattern? This is kind of a game we're playing quite often in here. Oh, and I didn't took time to make myself a second coffee. Yikes. That would have been good. All right, let me try to find out. Where did I put some gear? Right here. Not here, not there. Maybe on the bench here. Nope. Nope. Front cam. I'm so lost sometimes. I hate myself when I'm losing my tools and stuff like that. Oh, it's over there. Got it. I knew it was there. Easy. I'm gonna need to also manage that. But yeah, so the idea right here is gonna be to blow some air through here. And since the fitment is pretty good, we should be able to just send it. Dual side. There we go. So, leak test coming our way. Already done that, yeah. All right, so I just put plenty of soapy water in there. Let's see. I think it just opened. It is under pressure. We have a good bubble on top. Hey, I don't think it's leaking from anywhere. Oh shit, it's actually... Where is that bubble coming from? Is that from you there, sir? Or is that on top? I can see the actual tank. That's from there. We have some bubbles around here. Just trying to see if it's coming from the seal. Or from a weld. Oh, it's coming. We have one leak so far. And here. All right, so, whoa. There was one bigger leak at the back there. Could you see on stream the fuel tank, whoa, sorry for that, the fuel tank getting all bummed up? All right, and here we need to take a look if it is. And now it's releasing its pressure. That's crazy, that's cool. From there, I just need to figure out, is that coming from over here or in the welds? All right, let me grab a small toothpick. Well, because I just need to figure out if this is really from the tape surface or is it from a weld, because I think it could be right in between here actually. So we're gonna try to see if it is. There you go. With that done, yep, we have another one here. So I just saw another place. There. All right. So let's start marking the places where we're gonna have to do a second pass of welding. So I'm gonna grab probably a pencil. So somewhere around here, pretty much. Then let's see if I can find it back. here I can see it pretty well. It's right there in that corner. That's an easy fix. Same here, that one I can see it really well. So there it is. This side too, we have some hard to here. We just saw that one pretty well appearing there. So right at the bottom here, gonna need to add a little bit more thingy. Probably that right there. Gonna have to put back a bit of soapy water, or we're gonna go strategically just adding in some of the sides. Up here we're good up to that. That's from the seal. Yep, and that one, oh, there's one there. Is it? Yep, let's do this, let's do that, and let's put more air. Yeah, nah. We're good there. Right, let's put some more here. We're all good there. Let's try now in here. We're all good there. Now let's see again this side here, because we have two places we have said that was, but here it could be the joint, honestly. So let's try again. You still see pretty well, yep. Yeah, here I'm not sure. Oh yeah, definitely on the left there. And on the right too. Right here. We can really see it come from the mark there. I'm just going to do that and remark it. That corner over there. All right, so we have three places right now. Let's move to this side here, make sure that we don't have anything else. And then we're gonna be good to finish welding. So Micah, you told that I was going to weld this afternoon. Well, you were right. We have one over there. one over here. That's really, really small. That one's obvious. And that one is not really, because we have a really tiny, tiny hole there. All right, so let's get into that. So once we're done doing all this, we will probably cap it back and see if we still have something up top there. There we go. Cool. Now we can just move on and try to weld that. Take the brake cleaner. That could be in the, just to remove the soap. No, oh, I'm such a dumbass. Oh my god, I just erased all my marks washing everything. Lol. Nailed it. I mean, I can pretty much already know where some of them were. And I have some that's gonna be a bit harder. So I had that one there. I had that one there, pretty sure. Oh, I'm such an idiot. All right, so we're gonna keep walking our way there. Will be nice to have just a cap to actually fill that. In fact, if I'm taking pretty much anything, I can just apply it on top there, apply a bit of pressure, and that should actually kind of seal. So if I'm taking a bit of cardboard right here and destroying that, it should be good. Because I don't want to be dealing with tape all the time. There we go. All right. So I'm just doing that. It should seal enough for me to test it. So we're going to go in a subtle manner like this. Do one side, retest and mark, and not taking out the mark once we're done. That's the plan. There we go. Like this. Like so. No, it's not sealing as good. We're gonna have to do it again with tapes. Shree! All right then. I tried to be a smart ass and I've been a dumbass. Shitos happenos. going to do it slightly differently now. All right, that's cleaner than the first one. At least we're getting better at this, I guess. And now the center layer. All right, now that this is done, let's start again. There we go. Now let's put some compressed air. Just do a pressure test there and see if it's leaking. One spot. Two spots. Two obvious ones. So, well, one more obvious than the other. So I'm gonna make it clear over there. Now this should be pretty easy to find after I cleaned up everything. That's where it is. All right. These are done. So now that I've done those, we have a bunch at the front, so let's get back there. Cool. All right, so we have here, and we have, where is that thing? All right, right there. That. There's way more leak than I was expecting, to be fair. So here it's pretty much right in that. Here. All right, let's go. some brake cleaner without erasing my arrows, and we're gonna be back on welding those things. I just added a drop and it filled the hole I was looking for, I think. Let's just make sure we are having enough blending with the top there. At the ring where we didn't have a good fusion. I'm gonna just do there, looking beautiful. And here, that corner there plus that little gap there. just to make sure. There's just a little bunch of details I want to try to get right. Doesn't feel natural yet. Oh shit, I almost did a super huge mess of soapy water down here. That's why, guys, you need to clean up your space of work. It is no one there. So like that, shouldn't be too bad. I didn't go my thing. have the first fuel filter right here. So this is our fuel filter that's gonna go straight on top, well, at the bottom actually. And we have the connector pretty cool, because depending on your on the thing you're doing, they just come like this, and these are wires made for being in
Hello
steel,
there.
so they won't deteriorate into that. Hello, welcome back. So this way we can just do that, do this, and this end will be able to be terminated to our little hanger here at the other side right there. So we're gonna be able to put that on one side, then go to the other and just terminate that from inside of the car. So that's gonna be easy. So yeah, once we're done checking for any leak in there, we're gonna be able to actually close the fuel tank for good until we try to start the car at least. So let's do that. So just take a look how they are supposed to be moved like this, I guess. Yep. So first of all, let's try to fit that into that. So normally these are supposed to be fitted straight in there, so I think it's gonna be something like that. We're just gonna have to push them through the ring here, because you can see there's two ring in there. These are my focus boys. Hello? Wow. So I've been talking all this time. Why did it turn off? I don't know why. So I was saying, I don't know from when is it out or not, but basically what I was saying, I'm gonna do fast forward for you. These TI Automotive fuel pump, these are good for 500 HP. We're aiming at a little bit more, so we're gonna put two of them because it's 500 HP, naturally aspirated, I think. So turbo asks for a bit more fuel, so we're gonna go with these twice. Not too pricey, not too cheap. It's basically like $100 ish each one, and they come with absolutely all the hardware you need to put them in here. To put that there, you want to align the hose with that, and you want to align the connectors together, and we're just going to push them in there. Voila. That's pretty much what I had to say. Now, can I get those through that? Yes, I can. The hanger is fully adjustable, by the way, so we can basically spin that around, spin everything out of the way. So we're gonna be able to adapt once we're getting that inside the fuel tank. But first of all, we need to get that inside here, and that's not easy. I mean, that's a good thing, because if it was, that will mean it will be easy for it to get out. There we go. So that's going to be the idea here. And now we're just going to have to make sure they go to the right spot and everything. So that being said, I'm going to try to turn it out a little to align a little bit more. In fact, you don't want to align too much, so I don't want to force on anything else. So one is in there, let's put the second one. And then it's gonna be all about inserting that hose here, in there, and there. So it's gonna fit well and properly. And clamp that. At the end, I'm gonna put the fuel filter. So yeah, second one, coming out here. There. Feels a little bit different.
Dangal!
That's not Dangolas. Maybe it is. Who knows? All right, can I get that? Yeah, that one went in way more, in a way easier way, blah, blah, blah. I don't know how to talk anymore. when I'm getting focused on what I'm doing. There you go. So we're gonna match the height of it later on, but that's the idea here. So double fuel pump, double pleasure, right? So that, then we're gonna make the connectors for that. That just go in here, clook, clook. And that's gonna be a fancy little unit. That's beautiful, Micah, right? Look at this. Woo! So the idea here is gonna be to, and I've already said it multiple times, but basically to make sure that both pumps are not running at the same time. Well, actually not always running at the same time. We're gonna have a main pump that's gonna be used all the time, like any vehicle does, and a secondary one that's gonna turn on only when we need it. So we're gonna need to figure out when we do actually need it. So that's gonna be the idea here. Now let me touch. I think we're gonna be good to make a new test for any leak, because we had some leaks. So let me put that in its box again. Then we're gonna be able to measure everything. Ugh, my nose. It's cold in here. So let me grab all of that, put that away. That. Let's make some space a little bit. Let's work our way out of that. Cool. This. So from now on, we bring back the goodies. We bring back the tank. I'm gonna cool it down by force a little bit more. Look at this. Just bring loud noise. Loud noise. All right, that's better. Let me grab the masking tape, or the red tape, should I say, that is on the ground now. Oh, there we go. And let's keep going on that thingy there. So we're gonna seal it back again and try to see if there's any leak. Okay, Cam was not happy there. That tape smells like ass. Honestly, I hate the smell of that tape. Is there any way I can reuse part of it? Not really. I'm just gonna go like so. From here. Oh, I can't wait to drink some beer at the restaurant tonight. Oh, that's gonna be good. And then I'm gonna come back to play some Tarky probably. There we go. All right, now let's drop that in there. Boom. All right, smarties. There you go. There you go. So, do you believe, chat? Do you think we're gonna have a leak-free system right there? I hope so. That will be fun. We need to believe, because we need that leak-free stuff. Cool, let me grab a blue towel there. Let me warp it a little bit. Then I'm gonna dip it into this the little soapy water. Then we're gonna go and just do that. There, boom. Let's go. Let's try that. Believe. We still have at least one small leak. Two. No, that was the tape. I would say just one, because these are the tape acting crazy. All right, so maybe just one more leak, and it was one we already had. Let's put some more. Let's test it again. All right, I see where it is from. All right, the tape opened up there and there. All right, so we have just one more. Let's go. So that leak is right around here. So we're gonna make sure we get it done. It's right there. I can see where it was at. I'm gonna put back a little bit just to make sure, because I just watched the wash away the arrow. So I just wanna make sure I'm putting it back right in the good spot. All right, yeah, I've seen it there. I see you. It's right there. Right at the end of that arrow, actually, so I'm going to remove it. There it is. Cool. Let's turn back on the little welder, and we're gonna do that. I'm gonna remove that, because anyway we won't be reusing it, because it's gonna burn if I'm welding that and not removing that. Then we're gonna put the one last one just to make sure, and we're gonna be good. Again, I don't think I'm gonna need some filler rod. So let's hope I'm right. Why is there always a little hole poking through that? There we go. Now it should be done. Do you believe, guys? Because I do. Now that should be gone once and for all. Let's try it. And I'm gonna put the tape on this side like this, just because I know that's gonna be easier for us to just go through that. And make sure it's sealed properly. There. It's hot, but not too bad, because we haven't went really high. So yep, let's do a little test. Welcome to everybody joining, by the way. Thank you for being here. Good afternoon, bon après-midi tout le monde. J'espère que vous allez bien. For those joining, what we're doing right now is testing the seal of that ring. So we're putting soapy water on the side of it and testing if it is leaking. So we had like 5 to 6 spots leaking just before that, and we were down to 1. So I just welded that one specific spot, and we're gonna retest it. Because basically, one thing we don't want is that the car smells like fuel at all times. So we want to make sure we're gonna put some decent seal. We're gonna have a proper sealed ring on the top, which is super, super, super important. So let's go straight in that. So for that, I'm putting a little bit of soapy water right where I had the problem. Right here. There we go. So I put a lot of it. And I'm gonna be adding some air in the tank through the vent, and you're gonna see the fuel tank bump. And we're good. As you can see, everything's like it's bumpy. Now there's bubbles because the seal just got released, so we're good. Let's go. There was no bubble at all. Everything's great. We're done. So the ring has been welded, so we're gonna be able now to adjust everything in the fuel tank to make sure that we are not having any issue with fuel. And yeah, so there we go, our modified little, because I want to say it, fuel tank is now a thing. So I'm gonna maybe grab something to just brush the top here because it got disgusting. We're just going to try to sand it slightly. So I'm gonna grab something super, super low, like having a thin grain. And we're just going to try to remove most of it. And probably actually do it by hand, just so we are not going too deep into the surface there. So we're just trying to clean that up a little bit. I can feel some glue on that side, so we're going to use a bit of brake cleaner. There we go. And I'm pretty sure we're going to be good to install our fuel pumps after that. Let's try to actually clean the top here. Yeah, that was dirty. So last time we checked before lunch, we were able to thread everything in here, which is pretty cool. So now we're just gonna make sure we have a flat surface to actually seal everything. There you go. Boom! So, you want to see how that's going to work? There we go. This is how. Smooth like butter, and I can see that it is perfectly going in place. Now we need to find the height of it where it's not too high, but it's really close to the side there, like to actually the bottom of the tank. So to do that, we're gonna first of all remove stuffs to make sure we're not doing a mess. That will be cool, you know. So let's do this. I don't think I'm gonna need that. That can go. And we're gonna see if we have a long enough ruler to measure. If not, I'm gonna use an old trick of the filler rod into the tank. That should be pretty good. But I think I was able to. Yeah, boy. So here, that ruler, one thing cool is that the edge is actually the zero. There's no empty space, or almost no empty space at first. So we're gonna go in there and we're gonna take a measurement from here to make sure we know where is the bottom of the tank. And it's pretty much 260 millimeters, so 26 centimeters flush. So from there, we're gonna be able to measure from here to the bottom to make sure we are really close to that measurement there. So I can already tell you I need to push them a little further back down, which might be hard actually. Not too bad. Oh, that one though, that one is really a bit of a struggle to push. I went too far a little. So from where I'm gonna seal this way to that, I'm getting pretty flush. So now I'm gonna make sure I have actually my fuel filter on it, because I need to take the measurement with the fuel filters. So let's grab those. So all the hardware is here and here. I'm gonna remove that. gonna make even more space. And we're going to actually push the fuel tank on the side there, so that we have more place to work on flat surface. I thought I was throwing something on the ground. There you go. So if you want to take a look, there we go. So with that, I'm gonna go grab my fuel filter. Gotta make sure I'm really close to each other in distance. I can see a bit of a difference there, so I'm gonna push that back. I'm gonna make sure I have a proper length for the hose, but I think I don't, so I think I'm gonna have to grab some more. Yep, we're a bit far in that. I know there's other tubes coming in here. I just don't know if I trust them, to be fair. So that's the hardware for the ring. Oh no, for the hanger itself. So I just don't know if this is what I want to trust to go from there. But I think if they are supplying that, it still is something that will work. I mean, after all, this is race work, so it should be some pretty decent quality thing. Just feel like it's just plastic, so I'm like, you. I think you can heat them up a little bit, and it helps sealing them, pushing them in place and sealing them, so we will see. Because pretty much what I'm probably gonna have to do is to shorten one, then push it through that, and I'm gonna see if in the input side here I'm able to that should actually seal pretty much there. Yeah, we might be using those. We might. So is it this one or this one that should go on top? Yeah, no, definitely the other one, the big one. That and some color, yeah. We might be using those, we have them, and I think they say that this one is a bit cheap. A lot of people had trouble with them splitting up on first use, so not ideal. So this way we should be able to have them go left and right. Let me grab that here. So here is a fuel filter that goes in the tank. This is helping to grab and suck the fuel through the pump, which is a must. And it is going like this. So like that. So we might have actually to turn that and clock it to the orientation we want. And that's gonna be hard. We'll see how it's going in there. So that, I don't know that little lock ring what it is for. Oh, it is for that, okay, yeah, I get it. And now, as you can see, the 26 centimeter needs to be from the filter up to the assembly to make it work. If it's not, well, we're gonna have trouble to do that. Like, we're gonna have trouble to get the maximum amount of fuel from the tank. As soon as we're gonna get low, it might be a problem for it to stay in contact with the fuel. So that's why you don't want it to drag on the bottom of the tank, but you want to be millimeter away from it. Yikes. Let me just try to add that locking star to the bottom of the filter there, because I'm pretty sure this is where that is going. But I can't get it in there because it is hard. So basically I have a locking device that I need to just push on top here. But since we don't have a lot of space, it's quite tiny in there. I'm really having a hard time doing it. Well, almost had it there. Let me grab a plier if I can't do it with my hand. I'm gonna grab that plier and just push with both sides. That's gonna be easier. Held it. All right, so that's the classic part where we're gonna spend 20 minutes doing the simple part of the job. Oh, I thought I had it. Ow. I mean, it's a locking device, so if they are giving us that, it's probably for a good reason. And also, there's a good reason it's hard to push in there. It's probably because, well, you know, it needs to lock in place. Ah! Please give me the strength. Because right now I'm about to give up. Destroying the pump a little. That plastic won't accept that metal star. Alright, I might leave it out actually. At least for now, because I don't see how I'm supposed to get it in there. I have no clue. Like, it's almost going, but it's not. Help me, please, guys. Right, stay in there. Stay in there. Oh, I got it. All right, so this is what I was trying to do. Just push the small metal star there on that so it cannot get the fuel filter release. Whew. And you know what's fun? If it was a normal car, we will be done, but not yet. We have a second one. Hey, let's go. Free. Let's grab that second one there. So yeah, this is why I knew it was going there, because basically it's coming with the fuel filter itself. Second one going in place. Like I said, we're probably going to look if we need to clock anything in here. Right now it feels like we might have to, so no worries, we're gonna do it. But yeah, we're gonna clock if needed, depending on how it's sitting inside the tank. Like I said, I would love to have one orientated to the right and one to the left. That way we have maximum coverage on in the fuel tank. not having both of them sitting on the same side or anything. That will be cool. So yeah, let's see this. All right, can I make it fit on there if I'm not dropping it to the ground every single time? Can I make it fit into less than 2 minutes? I would say 1, but I'm gonna give myself a bit of spare time, because that's gonna be again quite tricky. Reach. 2 minutes is gonna be flush. I'm telling you that. Because it is a nightmare to put that in place. Holy crap. Good freaking. Oh, I had it. I was so close, so close. No. Come on, you got this, bro. No, not talking to myself saying bro, talking to that little thingy. Yes, I think it's getting in there. Yep. There you go. Whee! We've done it. All right, and that one, we'll love to clock it on the other way around. All right, that's gonna be hard to do. So we have the idea here. Now we need to get that inside there. But first of all, let's measure how far we are from the bottom of the thing, which is 26 millimeter. We are about 1.5 centimeters, which is a bit too much. So we're gonna push that even further down here, like so. Like so. And now, half a centimeter away pretty much. Yup, a little bit more than that, so we're gonna get even closer. There. Almost 26. Not exactly, maybe a little bit too close. There we go. Because I just saw that the highest point is a little bit further down there. Yep, we are almost at 26, but with a millimeter left on there. So with that, we should be able to throw that in here, and actually having the fuel filter orientated on a different direction makes it impossible to get in there. So we're gonna have to rotate. Let me try to do that without pushing on the fuel filters, without throwing hair in there. Is that one the worst one or that one? now I need to push it back up a little bit, like so. Now is that working? Yeah, boy. And we can see that it is not getting in there pretty well because we are hitting a side or something. So we're gonna have to okay, yeah. I need to plug them toward that direction instead, and I'm gonna have to remove one tab here. Thing that I wanted already to do, but I forgot. So we are good to go. So yeah, so basically right now they are hitting that dish there, so that ditch there, and yeah, we're gonna have to plug them the opposite way. I'm gonna try to bring that tool here, that Allen key, see if I can just release a bit of tension, and if it makes rotation of the fuel pump a bit easier. Probably that one there. Oh, too big. Let me guess, it's gonna be some US Imperial. Oh no, that one. Ish. There we go. Oh, true, once this is done this way, I can pretty much just go and orientate that like that instead of moving everything. Hey, easy win. I forgot about that feature, because this is adjustable in height. So I was a little bit too close, I said, so I can just actually move that instead, since everything is in there. And I could just release the tension on that a little bit more, and it will also work. So let's go right here, right there. So I'm gonna have to figure out which orientation works the best, because I feel like we are having a bit of a fitment issue right now. I imagine if it's not fitting, I'm gonna die inside. So let's remove that, this, that, and let's get inside there. I'm gonna remove that tab with the plier, just gonna push it down, because there's like a metal thingy there that was holding that plastic tray we removed yesterday. But it's gonna be quite hard to push with those. Ew, there's some soapy water in there. Alright, so you were there. It's that thing there. Just need a big ass plier to push that. Something like this. Maybe something longer. So. Is it fun to work? Nope. Not something that is not cooperating like that. Oh, I got it. Never mind. So due to some shapes in here, I think we might be able, we might have the obligation to orientate that in a specific way and not the way we just want it to be. So what was that? Let's try that. try like this. There we go. Is it leaking something? Yes, it is. Oh, it is probably primed with something. This is too far down, so we're going to push up those a little bit more. Maybe if I can just loosen it a little bit so that it stays in place. But we can actually push on it? No. So we were missing about that, I will say. Hey, there we go. We're still a bit too high, I think. Are we? Let me check. There. That is sitting perfectly. So this is where our thing's gonna sit. But here we're gonna clock it. So my pumps need to stay like this. I'm gonna bring you over here so you can actually see it a little bit better. So my pump needs to stay exactly this way. So I'm just going to do that. And I'm gonna clock that. Oh yeah, but no, because now I will push them on the side. Let me see. Yeah, now it's not fitting anymore. Ho ho! We might not be able to do it exactly the way we want it to be. Yep, we might have to go this way. Oh la la. So maybe we can use like 290 degrees to come back here, that and return line on top or something. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to clock it the way we want it because of the offset and center here. So it is not helping us, basically. Let me check. All right, here we're scratching. That is not too bad though. Like right now I could be like this. Maybe having an outlet going this way, Y pipe here and return line on this side. So that could work. That's why I haven't ordered anything yet for that. That's fully down to that side. Now can I? No. Is there like one option where I can be on that corner without hitting anything? I don't think that's gonna be possible. That is possible, Phil, and that's pretty good. Outlet 1 to return, going this way, and we can come back this way. And this is aiming at the center of the fuel tank. Here we're hitting, here we're not. All right, I think this is pretty much where it's gonna sit. So I have one filter pointing there and there. So one side there, one side a little bit more there. So this is pretty good. You can see. Right, now I'm looking at how much do I have left as if we're looking at the depth of it. Just trying to figure out what's the depth of this. We should be able to drop it a little bit more. Let's try that. See, now I'm touching at the bottom, which is no good. So I'm gonna have to release it. a little, push it back up. Like so. So I'm just looking for the place where I'm not going to touch at all and also be fully equipped for the thing, fully prepped. Like so. So right now I can hear that I'm almost there touching, because when I'm tilting it, I hear the side of the, I hear the edge of the filter, but now I'm not, oh, it did move, shit. This is where it needs to be. There. Oh, that's because I've rotated the head itself. I've unscrewed the head, yikes. Okay, that was unexpected. It's not because this was. So this was like that pretty much. All right, we're learning. We are learning. That's not moving. That's not moving. Now it should sit. Flush with everything. I'm not touching the bottom of the fuel tank. Maybe I can push it further back down. Just a touch there. But I'm wondering if it's worth trying. I could push only on the fuel pump themselves. A few millimeters. Like that. They will never have the space to extract from there. I'm hitting at the bottom a touch. It's a good sign. That means our fitment is really close there. So if I'm pushing them up by a millimeter, we should be good. There we go. That should be our final placement. And yes, it is working. Yay, let's go. Oh, leaky nose. So what time is it now? 16:40, something like that. It took a bit more time than I expected, 43. Not too bad. Let's keep going a little bit, and then I'm gonna have to call it there. But yeah, there we are. So this is looking pretty amazing. Honestly, I'm really happy with how it turns out there. We're gonna see what we're doing with that, but pretty much I'm super happy with how it turns out. So we're gonna need to now plug those big lines on top here. Fun fact is we should have plenty of hose here to make it work. Just need to make sure we're not breaking them or anything. As you can see, the biggest challenge is not going to be that one here, because this is a pretty straightforward small S shape, but the one at the back here, that's gonna be a little bit more heavy to twist it to its place, but pretty sure it's gonna be doable, and we should be able to do that tomorrow. I said tomorrow, but yeah, in fact, I think that's gonna be the plan. I might do like usually I'm not streaming on Friday. I might do an extra stream tomorrow morning just to complete the assembly here, so that we can go on something else next week, because I really want to start the engine actually next week. So I don't want to bring all that with me. What's going on in here? Don't care, all right. So yeah, because we have that to fit, we have to do the electrical connector, then we can plug that in pretty much, and good to go. Front cam. Look at this beauty. So I'm gonna throw it in there for tonight so there's no dust falling on it. So in the end, the clocking is gonna be different than what I was expecting due to just the fact that it's not fitting in there the way I intended it to be exactly, but at the same time it's pretty cool. Dual front. So as you can see, basically instead of having my three holes here in that direction there, they are looking that side. That's not a big deal. Like I said, I'm gonna be able to make it work anyway, so I'm really not stressed with that. Once the fuel tank's gotta be in the car, we're gonna be able to take a look at it and order the proper fitting and everything. There's gonna be a bunch of plumbing happening in here, but after that it's gonna go straight to the car. I don't know yet if I'm doing AN lines or hard lines for the fuel system to go from the fuel tank to the engine. So yeah, we'll have to think about this, but pretty much here this is something to fit some dash 8 fittings, I think. So we're gonna have to order those because I don't think we have them. We have some barb fittings at the top here to fit in here. So we have those barb fitting, but we don't have what it takes to. Oh no, these are for the bottom part where you could use the smaller plastic. Okay, yeah, these are adapters for that. So yeah, no, we're not using these. We're using the thick boy. So yeah, basically that's pretty much the idea there. So we're gonna be using that, and that. So, what a week! This week we learned how to TIG weld, and we learned how to we basically learned to TIG weld to do a fuel tank modification. So that's pretty amazing. I'm really happy with what we've done so far, and that was fantastic. I'm gonna stop it there, guys. I think I'm gonna be back tomorrow for just one stream in the morning, so this way I'm gonna be able to complete that, and yeah, from there during the weekend I will probably set up everything in here so we can start the engine next Monday. So I'm gonna see you all, guys. Have a nice evening and enjoy. Bye bye.